sacrifices, play this game. I done prayed that my life would never be the same. I done prayed that I will make it bring glory to my name.
All righty, we started up. First, before we kick this thing off, episode 59. We're out here. We're out here.
Yes, sir.
Bro, guest speakers, man. We need to try to get people on because I know we was gonna try to get Kane Coop.
Yeah.
Some other people. So if you guys are listening, just hit us up. We'll have you guys on, talk about random stuff, all that good stuff.
Whatever you guys want to talk about or interesting topics and everything like that. So
hell yeah. And then bro, it's all coming together. So I told you I've been working on my app or whatever.
Yeah.
So I've been working on it for 3-4 months. I've been working on it for a hot minute. Just kind of, behind the scenes. Because at first, I think the people that create the app kind of reached out to me because some dude saw my Instagram, was like, hey, I work for this company. When they send me that, I'm like, when I see that stuff, because I have a lot of people DM me like trying to like either like, you ever like, we do a bunch of hashtags and you'll have those like random accounts DM you saying like send your picture to this profile, we can promote you.
Yeah.
I never reply to those, but this one seemed legit because I checked out the profile. It was like a legit profile. Like it didn't have like, some have like one post and they're not following anybody, but this was like a legit post. So I started emailing back and forth and they're like, yeah, this is kind of how it works. You can create a fitness app and basically we can set up however you want it kind of thing. And I was like, okay. So I've been kind of going back and forth. And now last week, I pretty much finished like all the big stuff. So hopefully in a couple weeks, it'll be available on Apple, the App Store and Google Play. So
that'd be nice. That'd be nice, bro.
I'm excited for that because then I'll be able to, because it's easy for me to keep up with. Because you did the beta, you saw like how the thing looks. It's easy for me to keep up with people now. That way, I can have more people and it's more time effective. The past couple months, I've been just making workout after workout and putting it in the system. So now
you can literally just have it like uploaded and like
I can just assign it.
Yeah. So that's what's up, bro. Congrats, dog. Congrats.
Man, appreciate it. Y'all stay tuned. I'll drop more details on that on Instagram.
I got a question. So how long have you been like going through the process and everything and like creating it? Like
it's October right now, right? Damn near August, maybe late July. So like right around 3-4-ish months, I think. I don't know specifically, but yeah, I've been working on it for a minute.
Since it's like you're like first time launching like something like your fitness app and everything, what do you think is the most difficult part about it? Like trying to do something like trying to not promote your own thing, but try to start it and everything. Because obviously like you have to reach out to somebody about like how to set up the app and everything and all that stuff. Like
I'd say the hardest for me personally, the hardest part is the content. So like so for example, let's say you do this workout, let's just call it workout A, and it has and I make the exercises, and it's like a database on my end. I have a database of all these lifts that some of them came with the app, but a lot of them I had to put in myself. So like squat, bench, curls, pull-ups, sit-ups, chin-ups, whatever. I inputted all those workouts or exercises. And then inside of that, you can write like a description of it, what muscle groups it works. And then you got to upload, you can upload a picture of the workout, and you can upload a video. The hardest part is creating the content. So like for squat, I got pictures of me squatting for like the thumbnail, and then I also have a video of me squatting so you know how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't have videos of me doing all of that stuff, so I got to go out like last week. I went through also my YouTube channel. I have workouts. I went through all my workouts on YouTube, and I cut workouts I needed videos for. I found that section. I would trim it, and I was putting it into my workouts. Well, now I got all that. Now I need to go. I actually got to go to a gym, and I got to do all the workouts. Not like legit do them, but like put on like a plate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just show you how it. I got to go do that for another like 60 workouts.
Damn.
Which I think I'm gonna. What I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna drop the app. Go ahead and drop it because I got most of the stuff done, but I can still continue to, add that stuff. But the problem is I don't know anybody out here like that. So I gotta find somebody that's willing to go to the gym with me and video me just doing a bunch of random workouts. But I'm eventually just go up there and just have a list of stuff I need to do. That's probably the hardest for me. That and just making the workouts, because if I'm making the minimum is 4 weeks. So I'm making 4-week plans, 8-week plans, 12-week plans. So like making those 12-week plans takes a minute. It takes a hot second to make those.
Yeah, because you don't want to repeat too
I
much.
don't want it to, I don't want it to all be the same thing. So like I'm trying to have some variety, different working different stuff.
Yeah, I feel that. Different, like what's it called? Because obviously for like bench press and everything, there's different variations you can do and all that.
Yeah.
So gotta switch it up.
Yeah, that's probably been the hardest, or at least the most tedious for sure. But I got, I think 18 total workouts on there so far. And then once I drop it, I'm gonna add a workout a month. So I'll drop like workout of the month. I'll drop it. It'd be brand new. So every month I'll drop a workout, and it'll be different because there's hang on, I was just working. It's 4 or 5 different categories. There's cardio, which is straight like treadmill, stationary bike, whatever. It's cardio. There's strength training, which is just weights, strength and conditioning, which is weights and cardio. And then there's at-home workouts, which is pretty much body weight. There are some at-home ones that I have that are like just dumbbells. You got dumbbells in the house, you can do that. But the at-home ones are straight. Most of them are straight body weight based that you can do at the house. It doesn't require equipment. And there's 30-day challenges, which are also home based, but it's like a 30-day challenge. So it's the structure of it's a little different, but it's a 30-day challenge. And so those are the 5 different categories. And so each month it'll be a new workout in a different category. So like 1 month might be workout, a month be a strength conditioning one I just dropped. The next month might be a cardio workout I just dropped. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna do that every month, drop a new one. Because the plan is to have 25. The plan is to have 5 in each category when the app drops. And then I add 1 every month. Just to have something new to promote, yada yada yada.
I feel that.
Yeah. And your boy cheap, man. I'm affordable. I'm gonna try to tell the people I'm affordable, boy. I think I mean, the prices it's nothing secret. 3 days a week is 3 days a week for a month. 3 day a week program is $14.99, which is pretty damn competitive. I know, because I've been like scouring the market most of the time. To get a month program, you're talking $60, $70, $80, depending on what you're trying to do specifically. But that $14.99 includes the workout plan. It includes a diet plan, like macros. It includes your hydration goals. It includes the app's able, if you got like an Apple Watch, it can track your heart rate and stuff like that. So it includes everything. It includes a 24-hour chat access. So through your app, you can actually use the chat and it comes directly to my phone. Basically like a text message. That's open. Cool. It's open 24 hours. So whenever somebody they got access to me 24 hours. So that $14.99 includes everything, not just the workout program. Includes your counting your calories, your hydration, all that stuff.
That's actually nice. The 24-hour chat.
Yeah. Now I'm not gonna be up 24 hours. But, I'm up at 5 a.m. So whenever I see it, I'll reply to it, stuff like that.
That's dope. The customer interaction.
Yeah, and I like the setup because now before the max clients I could really have might have been like 5, maybe 6 or 7. But getting, having 10 people you're trying to like, coach up all at once is a lot. Well, through this app, I can have, 50. It doesn't matter how many I have because I can easily just go to their name and it pulls up all their stuff and I can see it right here, right now, like in real time. So it's super easy to keep track of a large number of people. That's fun.
What made you think of a fitness app?
It's
just because
funny,
like everything like just with technology that just happened just recently with COVID and everything, or
yeah, it's funny you say that because I actually just did an interview with a local it's called San Antonio Voyager. I don't know if it's a newspaper out here. It's something out here. They interview local businesses. I just had an interview with them. They asked the same thing, like, what made you think of doing an app? Well, I was working at a gym, right?
Yeah.
Well, because of COVID with the gym, a lot of it was tough because the biggest problem with the gym is some people are like kind of inconsistent with the in-person. With the gym, I only get paid if they show up, right?
Yeah.
So some people cancel, and I had a contract. If they canceled early enough, there wasn't a fee because they let me know early enough, yada yada yada. But with the gym, I only have 20, there's only 24 hours in a day, right?
Yeah.
So I can only be in the gym for a certain amount of time physically, like, and I'm in school, right? So the biggest problem is school time and my graduate assistant stuff and the gym. So the semester I was doing, it was fine because the semester wasn't too crazy, but it got to the point where, I could only be at the gym for maybe 2 hours tops because I got homework I got to work on. You know what I'm saying? Or so I didn't have all day to just be at the gym. So I was like, man, if I could go virtual, then I don't have to be at the gym, right? I can just write them the workout. They got to have some accountability themselves. I can text and be like, hey, make sure you're doing the stuff right, but they got to be able to do it on their own. Some people want a personal trainer because they need that person like in their ear while they're training, which I want to satisfy that, but it was too tough. So, if you're okay with not needing a person to watch you work out, then it's easier for me to just give you the program. You work out when you can, because I can't be there. So with the app, it basically gives me all of that. So, because I was creating, now I'm not a registered dietitian, I'm not a nutritionist. So they were suggestions, right? It was advice that I have to like legally say that. But all I do is I'm a macro guy. So like I don't get like super in detail to like, oh, you gotta have this amount of this. It's macro. It's just okay, just stay under 2,500 calories. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I do macro based. So for that, I just tell somebody, oh, you're trying to gain weight. Well, whatever, try to hit 3,000 calories. And then there's like a 40% protein, 40% carbs, and 20% fat. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it. So stuff like that. So like within the app, you can count your calories, you can put in what food you have, you can look it up and it tells you yada, yada, yada. So it was just easier if I just have an app that kind of just automates a lot of that for me. Yeah. And I'd always wanted to start one, but I didn't know like how an app works. And it's just, crazy timing. I'm sitting there thinking, man, if I could have an app, fitness app, and then you could be in Oregon, download the app, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever you need. It doesn't have to be in San Antonio. It could be Tennessee, Oregon, Canada, don't matter. You know what I'm saying? So I can reach way more people. And so that's like, so I was like, I don't know how to do an app. The timing, man, is crazy. All of a sudden I get a DM on Instagram like, hey, we're this company. We help fitness trainers create like apps to where they can automate some of their process. I was like, oh, snap.
Sign me up. Hey.
Yeah, I did research first because you know me, like I don't just buy into anything. Like I gotta do my research. I did some research, I look at reviews, and they got a lot of people use their it's not their app, but they create the app for people. There's like a third party. So I looked into them and they had good ass reviews, thousands of reviews that were good. I was like, okay, I'll try them out.
That's what's up. That's cool. Sheesh.
Now I'm just waiting because they got to transfer everything from the beta to the official full-fledged app or whatever. But yeah, man. That's my
That's
good
what's up
news
though.
for the week.
That's what's up though, bro.
Now, are you ready for this story, bro?
I got to hear this because it did she could did she did the reason why did she caught fire was she cooking?
Bro, all right, let me just start from the beginning.
He probably was. She probably was cooking, or he or she, whatever it was.
So I don't know what night this was. It was maybe a few days ago. This was Thursday night. It's currently Sunday. This is Thursday night. And I get up at 5 a.m. The majority of the week, right? So it's Thursday night. I gotta get up at 5 a.m. on Friday. So I go to bed early. I'm usually in the bed by 9. Like I try to aim to be in bed at 9, right? And I'm usually asleep by 9:30. So I'm in bed, I go to sleep. It's all good. I wake up, alarm going off, fire alarm going off. Like, what's going on? And when you first wake up, you're kind of confused. So I woke up, I was like, what's going on? It's just loud, like just beeping, super high pitched, super loud. So I'm in an apartment complex, super loud. I'm like, what's going on? I was looking around. I was like, did I leave the oven on before I went to bed? I'm thinking in my head, like, because I thought it was my apartment.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I leave the oven on. I looked in the living room. I started smelling. I was like, nothing smells burnt. The oven's off. Let me check the dryer. Maybe like the lint thing got too full and it started to smoke or something. Everything was straight. I was like, what's going on? So then I was like, is it carbon monoxide? Sometimes it's just carbon monoxide and you can't see it or smell it. I was like, no, everything seems fine. So then I started like messing with the smoke detector. I tried to unplug it. I tried taking the batteries out, and I realized it wasn't the smoke alarm going off. So in the apartment complex, they have these speakers in the wall, in the bedroom on the wall. There's not one in here, but it's a speaker to where if there's a fire in our build, so I'm building 8. If there's a fire in the building, it goes off in every room.
Yeah.
So it wasn't my fire alarm going off. It was just the alarm system for the building going on.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's going on? Because at first I'm like, man, I'm about to wake everybody up. My fire alarm going off. So then I'm like, I look outside my blinds and there's people standing outside. I was like, oh shit, maybe there's a fire, like a real fire. There's people standing in the parking lot. So I look out my peephole to my door, and the door, that door is right across from me. Yeah. I look, the guy's outside. He opens his door. I see flames and big smoke cloud comes out the door when he opens it. I'm like, oh, this is a fire. I know this is for real. Like, this is a legit fire. So I was asleep, so I was just in my underwear. So I put on some shorts. I put on a shirt. I went and grabbed Mocha. I put on his leash. I'm like, oh, we gotta get out of here, because it was like I could, like, flames. Like, it was like a legit fire. It wasn't like, it was like a legit fire. So I go out the door. I open the door. The sprinkler system is on, so water's gushing out the building, and it's flooding the whole I guess the whole stairwell common area. It's flooded that whole area. So we get Mocha, and so we're just chilling out here. Fire department rolls up. I'm like, oh my gosh. It's like, it's not too late. It's like 11 something or whatever, but I was sleeping good. And they put the fire out pretty quick. But like for a split second, I was like, man, if this fire gets bigger and it trickles over to my apartment, I got a lot of stuff. I was like, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be so pissed. But I didn't think it would, because it's like straight concrete, and fire burns up, and the wind wasn't blowing, so I wasn't worried about it traveling. But they finished it, whatever. I got back in my apartment and it was chill. And so I'm sitting there like, what's going on? So the dude that lives in there, he smokes a lot, like cigarettes. So at first I thought maybe he was smoking. He usually smokes outside. I was like, maybe he was smoking inside and threw it in the trash or something, and it like caught on fire. But the next day they put stuff out in front of the door for trash. The microwave was destroyed. So I think he put foil or something metal in the microwave, and it caught on fire because the microwave was like gone. Yeah, the microwave was destroyed. The front of the microwave was like all bent and burnt, and in the back of it like looked like it was blew out. So I was thinking it's probably the microwave.
Jeez.
But he looked so like lost because I had opened the door at first, so I saw the flames and the smoke. I opened the door, I was like, I didn't say a word. I just stared at him. He looked back at me like didn't say a word. He was just walking. He was just, and I just closed the door. I was like,
It's like, yeah, bro, I did this.
yeah, dude was.
That is,
I hope he's got renter's insurance, but I don't know if
bro.
they'll
And the
cover
thing
all
about
that.
that too is like, you said the flames were huge in there.
Yeah, when he opened it, the first,
You
yeah,
gotta be cautious too. The people that live above you, because if that floor is
that's
like
exactly, yeah,
gives out a little bit, bro, somebody can go straight down through it. So
yeah. The whole building was evacuated until the fire department gave us the green light to
go back in.
go back to our apartments. But
Yeah,
I
that's
was so
crazy.
confused.
So what time did you get back inside?
I was probably outside for like 30 minutes. Fire department,
Oh,
it wasn't crazy long because the sprinkling system, which a lot of people don't know, is like on TV, the sprinklers are just they sprinkle like in real life, the sprinkling system is like a water hose. Like
oh yeah, it
it's
has to be.
like it's a
It
ton
has
of
to be.
water. Yeah, it doesn't sprinkle. Like it's a
No.
legit rush of water. So the sprinkling system, it took out the fire before the fire department got there. But they went through to check to make sure that there wasn't a chance of things catching back on fire. And then they unflooded his apartment because I mean it was flooded, like
Oh,
crazy flooded. And then they waited till all the smoke was gone. So like they opened all the windows and they double check. I think they were checking like the wiring to like the place. They were checking like the AC units wiring and stuff. Because I don't think they knew it. First, they didn't know what caused it. So they're just making sure wiring wasn't a problem and stuff like that. But so, I mean, maybe 30 minutes I was standing outside. Nothing crazy.
not bad, not bad.
Because at first I'm like, bro, because I can't get up at 5. I'm gonna be pissed if I'm out here for like 2 hours. I can't get back in my apartment.
Gosh, bro, Trayvon Diggs from what's it called?
Dallas.
Bro, he got another pick 6.
Just now?
Yeah,
Bro,
that man has had a pick every single game so
that dude's a
far.
baller, bro.
That's crazy.
You know what the crazy part is?
He was a receiver.
He was at Bama at receiver. Nick Saban goes, "Hey, we're gonna move you to corner. We're gonna move you to DB." He was pissed, right? He did not want to move. He did not want to move.
Oh,
position.
he ran off on him. Patriots just got a touchdown.
Patriots. I thought he got an interception.
They did get an interception, but Mac Jones just threw a touchdown pass.
Oh, I must be behind. Anyway,
my fault. I didn't mean to
he changed positions to DB, and he was pissed at Nick Saban. Some dudes don't want to change positions, which I get that. And now he's like one of the best DBs in the league. Like it's crazy.
He's not a rookie, right? No, he has to have like at least like 2 years.
No, wait.
Oh, dude, that's bad. He got burnt. That's bad. Trayvon Diggs got burnt on that.
No, he's a rookie.
He's a rookie. He's a rookie putting up that number.
Yeah, he got drafted. No, wait. No, this is second year. His second year.
Okay.
I think it's his first year starting. Yeah. But obviously he's on pace to be the defensive player of the year, second year.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
6'1", 205 pounds, 24 years old. Not only does he have he has 9 interceptions, but he also has 23. No, that can't be this year. 23 PBUs. So I mean, you talking about stats, bro.
Jesus.
His career. Yeah, I don't know how many PBUs he has this year. But speaking of football, what game did I watch? There's another good game on. Oh, Vikings and Panthers. Was it Vikings and Panthers? Yeah, Vikings and Panthers went to overtime.
Really?
Yeah, that was a good game. I think Vikings ended up winning. That was right before this game. Yeah, Vikings end up winning overtime. And then this Dallas New England game, Raiders is beating the brakes off of Denver. Jacksonville got their first win, broke their 20-game losing streak. Good Lord.
Yeah.
Colts destroyed the Texans. LA Rams destroyed the Giants. Ravens. Lamar Jackson today set the record for most wins by a quarterback before the age of 25. Dan Marino had the record before him. Ravens destroyed the Chargers. Green Bay didn't really destroy the Bears, but beat them by 10. Cardinals destroyed the Browns. And you know who plays tomorrow?
Who? Titans. Who do y'all play though? Like who's the opponent? I don't know that part.
It don't matter, bro. It's Tit City. No, we play the Bills. It's gonna be a tough game. Bills are favored by 5.5, and that's not a bad spread. So on my DraftKings, of course, DraftKings, the free pool I do Thursday night football and Monday night football are the two things you can bet in.
Mm-hmm.
And I took the Titans. I got the Titans, which if the Titans do win, my ranking should be higher, so I should win more money. But we'll see. I think the Titans can pull it off. I just don't know. I don't remember if AJ Brown and Julio are active. I think AJ played last week, but I don't know if Julio did.
I don't think Julio did, but I think weren't they limiting how many plays AJ had last week? They're monitoring how many snaps.
Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, and then it's tough. I think if AJ and Julio aren't ready to go 100%, we need Derek. Derek's got to have at least 2 rushing touchdowns to give us a chance. He needs 2 rushing touchdowns. Tannehill needs to have at least 2 passing touchdowns, and that gives us a chance. That's 4 touchdowns right there. I think against the Bills, that was at 28 points. That gives us a chance. Maybe 4 touchdowns and throwing a field goal somewhere that's 31 points.
I mean, you're gonna have to put up. You're gonna at least have to put up. I feel 24 to at least be competing in the game.
Yeah, to compete because the over under is 53. The over under is it moved. So the over under is 53, and the spread is 6 to the Bills, which I'm not mad at that. Even though I'm a Titans fan, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. 6 Bills, but it's tough. Henry's got to have 2 rushing. Tannehill's got to have 2 throwing, and I think our kicker needs at least a field goal. That gives us 31 points. I mean, Bills' offense is pretty damn good because you got Stephon Diggs.
Are they a pass first team?
Yeah, the Bills for sure. Well, they're pretty balanced. So listen to this. Their total offense is 9th in the NFL. Passing offense is 9th. Their rushing offense is 5th. Mm-hmm. And their points scored is 1st, and their third down conversion is 4th. So I mean, they got a good run game and a good pass game because you got what's his name? Singletary. What's his name? Singletary on the ground, which pretty good running back. And then you got Stephon Diggs, which did he lead the league in touchdowns last year? So I mean, stellar. And that's just
Josh Allen as a hell of a quarterback.
Yeah, Josh Allen, he's got almost 1,400 yards already. 12 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, pretty good TD
Did they
ratio.
try to write him off? Did they when he was coming to the league, were they just was it the typical oh, he's not going to succeed, he's not going to be good, or was that or am I thinking of the Giants quarterback?
You're thinking of the Giants quarterback.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. What's his name? Because he's the Eli retired and they let him where the Giants at? Did they play today? Yeah, here we go. What's his name?
I can't think of it.
I'm trying to look it up. Jones, Daniel Jones. Damn, I don't know
Yeah.
why I couldn't remember that name. Yeah, it was Daniel Jones that had a because remember Daniel Jones went because he jumped somebody during his draft. I
Yeah, it
remember
wasn't hit
that.
like the spot that he got picked in was kind of like a head scratcher, or
Yeah,
it kind
yeah,
of surprised people.
exactly. Because he went
Oh my
gosh.
God, Dak. Yo, Dak is not playing around. That was a hell of a throw.
I can't. Oh, he went 8. No, he went like 3rd.
Yeah.
All I know is he got picked up he got picked up earlier than everybody projected him to because I think it was he had a connection with somebody in the Giants organization. I think either there was either a coach or somebody in like some type of faculty guy or whatever used
Front
to
office.
coach Daniel Jones or something like that. It was something like that.
Dang.
Because who was in his draft class? He was the 6th pick. So what year is this? This is
2 years ago.
2019 draft. There we go. 2019 NFL draft. And so Kyler Murray went first. Nick Bosa went second. Yada, yada, yada. Josh Allen went. So Daniel Jones went 6th. Josh Allen went 7th. Then you had well, I was gonna say Dwayne Haskins, but he hasn't done.
Where is he right now?
Well, Washington, I believe he's with Washington, I think.
Haven't heard that name in a minute.
But yeah, it was. But that's who you're thinking of because Josh Allen. Yeah, Josh Allen was his hype was legit.
Yeah.
That was legit. And also with football, whatchamacallit. First of all, what I say last week with the college football, man. So Iowa lost. They were number 2. They lost. Let's be honest. If anybody out there thought that Iowa was going to keep the number 2 spot in the rankings, you're an idiot. Okay. No offense to any Iowa fans or the Iowa football team, but let's be honest, they're not the second best college team. They're not second best college team, but Bama. So what I said, Bama, they dropped to 5th, just like I said. They were going to drop too crazy far. They dropped to 5th. They handled their business against Mississippi State. Now what's going to happen is the NCAA football rankings. Cincinnati's going to move to number 2. Oklahoma's going to move up to number 3. Bama's going to move to number 4. You got Ohio State and Michigan as the first 2 out. Just like I said. Now, here's what's going to happen. Georgia should win out. Bama should win out. Problem with Cincinnati is they should win out, but their strength of schedule is very weak the remaining part of the season. So what could happen is if Oklahoma and Bama win out against these solid, because Bama still has to play Florida, top 25 team, and you're talking about Tennessee, you're talking about SEC. The rest of their schedule is tougher than Cincinnati. Oklahoma, they went out with a tougher schedule. Cincinnati, even if they went out, they could still drop because of their strength of schedule. So here's what's going to happen. As long as if Bama can slide to 2, Georgia 1, 2, Georgia 1, Bama 2, it doesn't matter who wins the SEC championship. Whoever loses is just going to drop to 4.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, we're going to have 2 SEC teams in the playoffs yet again.
I got a question for you, bro.
Yeah.
So have you been up to date with like the whole like Oklahoma situation, quarterback change and everything?
No.
So
I know
they got
I know that Caleb dude just set the Sooner record for touchdowns by a true freshman, huh?
yeah, and so obviously he came in and replaced Spencer Rattler, which is like
The dude that had all that hype.
all the hype and everything. I think he's a good quarterback.
Is he?
I think he has an arm and everything, but I obviously, he just needs to like just be like just worked with and everything, obviously. But my thing is like, so he's in a tough spot. He got benched. In his situation, do you think the best thing for him is just to go to the draft? Because because I was talking to somebody about it, they said no, he should transfer. I'm like, well, if he transfers, correct me if I'm wrong, they still have to sit out that year, right? Because I know
No,
at one point they don't
not
have to sit out
anymore.
that year,
Not
not
anymore.
anymore. But that's
How,
another thing, though.
he's
If you're
only played
coming
3.
into a new program, you got to relearn everything. Like,
It doesn't matter. With him, here's the problem. If you are a stellar quarterback and let's say he got benched, here's the problem with him trying to go straight to the NFL. Even if if he takes his shot, he'll probably get picked up. But when you're going to the NFL, it's all about getting drafted the highest draft possible. So if you're a guy that usually at big programs, they usually give you a draft grade, and that tells you about what round you're going to get drafted. If you're a 5, if you do your draft grade, you get it back, and they say, yeah, based on other players' stats and numbers, and your stats and numbers based on this season, you'll probably go 5th round if you were to declare for the draft, right? Well, and let's say you have another year left and you're a 5th rounder. Well, if you're a 5th rounder, if you think if you could stay another year, obviously you have to bank on staying healthy, right? The injury is always a possibility. But if you're a 5th rounder, 5th round, yes, that's good. That's not a guaranteed contract. If you're a 5th rounder, you still got to make the team. You're just better off than not being drafted. But if you stay a year, work on your development, get better, you might be able to go 3rd or 2nd round if you stay a year and still produce like you did this year. So there's like a logistic numbers game behind it. So with him, I'm looking at his numbers right now. He had this year so far, he's had 130 completions on 175 attempts, 74.3 completion percentage. Not bad. It's pretty good. 1,371 yards. He's averaging 7.8 yards a throw. He has 10 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. So he's throwing his touchdown interception ratio, not very good. His rating, 153, which the rating in college is different from the rating in NFL. So because 153 is like, I think it's a perfect rating in NFL, but it's 153. Now compared to last year, he's playing significantly. He's playing significant. He's turning the ball over more often.
Mm-hmm.
So for him, if you declare now, you're declaring off of your current stats, right? Yes, they take into account last year, but how you perform your last season is the most recent you. Mm-hmm. So for him, and it's only his 3rd year, you know what I'm saying? So if I was him, transferring might be a better opportunity because you can transfer. When most people transfer, you can go to either to a lesser division, lesser conference, or you can try to go to it doesn't matter. That doesn't really matter. But if you transfer where you know you can become the number 1 guy, you ball out that next year and you go into the draft with hella high numbers, hella good film. You don't want to go into the draft with bad film is the problem. Mm-hmm. So I think if you're talking about between declaring or transferring or declaring, his situation, transferring is probably a better option. Now, if he's just trying to get out to the league just because he's fed up with college, he'll get drafted, I believe. Might not be top 3 rounds. So probably we're talking about maybe 4th or 5th round. It also depends who else is available, but that's tough, especially for quarterback. You have to think about the NFL right now. You're talking about almost every team has their guy for the most part, if you really think about it. So it'd be tough. You're pretty much declaring knowing you to be a backup somewhere.
Yeah, that is true. You do got a point, my friend. You got a point.
Yeah, it's tough.
But I'm saying that's just tough for him, just losing a spot like that. Like, you are the guy of the team, like with the leader of the team, and you get benched. It's just like, damn. So,
Yeah, hey, it's almost as cutthroat as the NFL, man. If you're not producing and the guy behind you's been practicing better than you, then you gotta take the L.
yeah, that's how the game go.
Right? Can't be mad at it.
Facts.
Now, here's what I really want to get into because the NBA season starts in 2 days.
Yes, sir.
I cannot wait. Like, I love NFL football, I love college football, but my favorite sport of all time is basketball. My favorite thing to watch is the NBA, bro. I cannot wait. And opening night, we got Golden State, Lakers, and Brooklyn and the Bucks. I can't wait, bro. I know a lot of people don't really watch basketball to the second half of the season because it's like, oh, bro, we're getting mad, bro. I don't care. I'm watching every game I can possibly watch.
That's what I'm saying. And plus, like with basketball being back, you need to get in college basketball, by the way, too. College basketball.
Bro, I've tried. It's too many. It's too much to keep. It's hard.
Bro, you need to focus. You need to focus on just 3 conferences. 3 Power 5 conferences.
Bro, I could barely keep
2.
up with one conference last year. Remember, I was trying to keep up with the SEC just because, SEC guy. But here's the problem, Calvin. The biggest problem with that is, especially last year, NBA, there was a game every day.
Yeah.
There's really a game on every day. There's multiple games on every day. So I'm trying to watch NBA, all those games, because NBA takes priority. For me, NBA takes priority over NCAA 10 times out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when I got 4 games every single day to watch, and every now and then you got just 2, man, ain't no time for college. Because when there's when Georgia's playing Bama in basketball, Portland's playing. Look, I'm about to say something outrageous.
Oh Lord.
I would not for sure, but I would almost rather watch the 2 worst NBA teams play against each other than to watch March Madness. Almost. I wouldn't actually.
I should just close my laptop right now.
But look, I said almost. I wouldn't actually. I would, if I'm being realistic, I'd probably watch March Madness. But I'm saying that's how much I just like that next level NBA basketball, bro.
Dude, I just don't know.
That's just me.
I don't know. I have a different outlook on it, dude, because like these dudes are, I don't know. I just like college sports better. I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot more there. The thing about it that I like about it, like NBA, like in college basketball, there's more defense. I'm a defensive person. I feel like in college basketball, they're actually playing for like a true reason. They're trying to get to the next step. In the NBA, like, yeah, you're competing and everything, but it's a different mindset, I feel like, if you know what I'm saying, or kind of understand what I'm getting to. But you gotta think about it too, like there's so many more defenses that can be like thrown at you in college than like NBA, because in NBA you got defensive 3 seconds, so you can't have somebody run a zone.
You can't run a true zone for real, yeah.
Yeah, but in college, like you can run. I mean, like Syracuse is still running the 1-3-1, like to this day.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying I don't like NCAA. Like I love NCAA basketball. I'd rather, if I had to choose between watching NCAA basketball over NCAA football, I'd have to I'd have to think about it. So like I like NCAA. It's just when it's NBA versus NCAA and I got to pick, I'm gonna lean more towards.
And the
NBA.
thing about it too, in the NBA, you're gonna have a good season. Like there's that NBA seasons are there's always gonna be a good NBA season. I feel like college is like hit or miss sometimes, just depending on, who's still playing at that time or what.
Yeah, true. I feel like this is sound weird, but I feel like there's a deeper connection with the NBA because in college, there's a huge turnaround, especially in top-notch programs. There's a lot of guys one and done, right?
Yeah.
So it's new guys. It's pretty much new guys every year or every couple years. There's new guys, and there's so many teams. Like you said, you gotta, pick a conference. It's just kind of try to keep up with one conference. There's so many teams in the NBA. You know, Steph's been with the Warriors for his whole career. You know,
Yeah.
Kobe was with the Lakers his whole career, 20 years. Dirk, 20 years, one team. So you kind of have a deep because you know, like that's the face of the franchise. That's the guy. So so there's that, and there's just 15 on the East, 15 on the West. That's it. There's 30. Is that right? 30 teams.
Yeah.
So it's easier to keep up with. And you know, I'm a stats guy. So when I keep up with teams, I'm looking into their numbers, the defensive efficiency, yada yada yada, whatever. And now that I'm doing the DraftKings free pool stuff. I use their numbers to determine my bets. So like I'm in it, bro. There's no way in hell I do that in college. There's no way. It's just too many teams. It's overwhelming.
True.
But I mean, I like it. Obviously, you know, I still try to keep up when I can. Even if I miss the game, I'll go through and check their stats, numbers, and be like, oh damn, you know, Georgia shot 80% from the field. That's crazy. Kentucky had 10 blocks, and you know what I'm saying? But it's a different connection because you know, my boy Melo with the Lakers now. My boy Westbrook with the Lakers now. Like Westbrook and Melo, LeBron. That's three of my top 5 all-time favorite players on one team. Like, bro, I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? You see these dudes getting that money. Well, you know, now they can do that NCAA. It's just different. It's just different. I got a Dwight Howard jersey, so I'm a Dwight Howard fan. Hey, it's
gonna be interesting. It's gonna be an interesting season.
I also feel like I feel like now it's kind of more exciting because of, you know, college. There's so many teams, yada yada yada. And in the NFL or in the NFL, in the NBA, there's such a smaller number of play athletes, and there's a fixed number of teams. I feel like the stackability, like the Nets, you know, like super teams to a new level nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like you got the Warriors. Well, Warriors when they had KD, like that type of thing, that's gonna become normalized in the next few years.
Yeah.
Because now you got the NCAA, you have the best of the best. Only the best of the best can make it to the NBA now. Because you got teams like the Nets. You know what I'm saying? They only got 12, 15 roster spots.
They got damn near super teams in college now, low key.
Exactly, but
you're starting to see the trend. You're starting to see, like, usually it used to be like, oh, like I'm going to this school to compete against the dudes. Like, hey, nah, bro, like I'm going to Duke. Like, let's go to Duke together.
Yeah, it's all And here's the scary part: you get super teams in college. Well, that means there's going to be, let's say, guys on the, like Duke or whatever. Let's say they're superstars in college level. Well, that means if you get all these super teams, that means there's superstars that aren't going to be able to make it to the NBA. And that because that means that level of competition is that much higher, which is it's going to be crazy because you got to compete. Everybody's trying to compete with the Nets. Everybody's because even the Nets bench, you know what I'm saying? Like it's the Nets. Now you got the you can argue Lakers. If you look at a healthy Clippers team, nobody's coming from college and,
you can make the
starting
argument
right away.
You can make the argument for the Hawks to go deep again. Like, and they got 2 of their players back that were really like part of it. If they're like big, like defensive, like
Portland's got it. Portland, I feel is a dark horse team.
Yeah,
because you still got Dame, McCollum, Nurkic. You got is Rodney Hood still with them?
Yeah, Rodney's still with them.
And if he comes back healthy, I mean, dude.
You got Phoenix that can contend again. You got Denver that can contend again with Jamal Murray. You got
Jamal Murray was hurt. That's right. And MPJ he's developing, like he's so much better. So I mean, and you got
the Heat.
The Knicks
feel like
Knicks. Don't forget, look, because you got D Rose, Julius Randle, you got Nerlens Noel from a defensive standpoint. I mean, led the 4th in the league in blocks last year. Like a lot of these teams are getting good.
I think Chicago might be a sleeper team this year.
Oh, what with DeRozan and LaVine
and Zach LaVine? That's a good like three.
Hey, the Nets Bro, I'm telling you, we go down the list. Teams that's got the potential. Now, will these teams be good? I don't know. But I think the Nets, bro, you can't sleep on them. You can't sleep on them. The Nets would think about it. Come on now. The Nets, they got potential. Now I'm not talking finals, but I'm talking about like playoff contending team.
Yeah, if Kyrie can get his act together.
No, wait, did I say the Nets?
Yeah.
I meant Hornets. I'm tripping.
He said
I'm sorry, y'all. I meant the Hornets with LaMelo Ball. That's what I meant.
That's such a young team, dude. I don't think people understand how young that team is.
Yeah, they're young as shit and they're balling their ass off.
Yeah.
I think if LaMelo didn't get hurt, they might have had a decent shot. At least for the play-in.
Well, I mean, and two, they got Kelly Oubre now. So
they do. You know, that reminds another team, Memphis. Don't count that boy Jai out now. That
Memphis, it sucks for Memphis because they're in the West. That's the only thing.
That's what I'm saying. That's how competitive it is. The Memphis, they are a team you can't go to sleep on when you play them, but they might not make the playoffs. But they're a good team.
If they make the playoffs, bro, it's gonna be a hard fight to get there. Like a really
I think they're doing the play-in again this year. So I mean, all you gotta do is be 10th.
Yeah.
That's really, I mean, if there's 15 teams, just be in the top 10 out of 15. That's not crazy hard. What happened?
Oh my God.
What's the score?
Dallas just won.
It's overtime.
Dallas just won. Dak just threw a
wow, that's crazy. You just ruining the game. That's wild, man.
My fault, bro.
That's crazy. I didn't know it was overtime. My TV's behind me. I can't see it. But speaking of the Nets, you think Kyrie plays this year?
Bro, I hate to say this, but Mitch might be right.
What?
Bro, he's like literally like he's basically kicking himself out of the league. Because you know the Nets said they don't want to do any business with him after this season. I don't know what other team will.
Did they say that?
Yeah,
I saw that they turned down his extensions talk, but I didn't think they said all that.
No, they're not. They're not signing him back next year. Like after this, they're done.
Where's he gonna go?
I don't know. I
got mixed feelings about it. Because here's my thing. One, if it was me, it's like any other job. If the job requires me to get the vaccination and I want to keep my job, I'm going to get the vaccination, right?
Yeah.
Like I didn't want to go get the vaccine myself, but I got vaccinated because I work for university, right? And they wanted us to get our, whatever, I'll get it. It's not that big of a deal, right?
Mm.
But at the same time, he has the right to not get it. That's your right as a human being to not get a vaccination if you don't want to. But if your job requires it and you don't want to get it, you got to live with the consequences, right?
Yeah.
It's just being a grown-up. But here's my thing. He's got money. Because a lot of people are like, oh, he's missing. If he doesn't play, he'll miss out on 33 mil, 34 mil like that. Whatever. Well, he's got money. So 34 mil.
It's like the dude has he probably makes way more money in endorsements than his actual contract. So
you think he makes more on the shoes? You think he makes more than 34 mil on the shoes a year? I don't know if he makes that much on the shoes. He makes.
I mean, bro, you gotta think about it. Like I guarantee if you look at it, like the past sales, I guarantee you his shoes are probably up there in the top 5. If they have to, top 5 for basketball shoes. Because look, who's going to be up? These are people that I think that are going to be over him. KD, Kobe's obviously, LeBron's, Curry's,
Jordan's.
I'm talking about like current players, like right now. But I guess you can put Jordan.
Well, you gotta count those because we're talking about basketball shoes.
Yeah. There's some shit. I don't know. There's some Jordans that I don't count as best. I don't know, but that's a different topic. But you got to think about it, bro. Yeah, it might not be as much as his contract, but it has to be a good chunk of change, though.
But here's
you got to think about jersey.
No, he only makes 18 a million a year with his shoes.
Oh shit, for real?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Because like, that's what I'm saying. Well, but that's besides the point. Because what I'm saying is he still makes money besides that 30. Like if he doesn't play this year, it's not like he's gonna be broke. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he needs to play for that money. So that's what I'm saying. For that argument, I don't think that's a sound argument for why he's gonna play. Now here's what I think might happen. I think maybe he'll get a quarter of a season through and be like, damn, I just missed playing. Let me go get the vaccine so I can play. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way I see it happening. Bro, his movie Uncle Drew did 40 mil box office?
He had a
It's not bad. It's not like great, but it's not bad. I'm sure the budget was low.
damn.
Oh no, his shoe deal is only worth 11 mil. His Pepsi and Skull Candy brand endorsement is 18 mil a year. It says his sponsorship contract with his Nike shoe deal is worth $11 million. Now, I don't know if it's worth $11 million, if that's the same as how much money it brings in a year, but he's not bringing in. I don't know. It's just unfortunate because I'm not really a Kyrie fan, but I do like to see him play.
I'm not either. I'm not. I mean, I like to see Kyrie play, but like he's not.
I'm not a fan, but it's just unfortunate to see somebody that talented.
Yeah.
Not playing just because of like, it's all become political. But here's my thing: if he was let's say, I think Kyrie, and I think one other person is not vaccinated, and the other person not vaccinated because of like religious reasons. I know Andrew Wiggins wasn't vaccinated for religious reasons either, but he ended up getting the vaccine because he was like, if I gotta have it to play, and that's why, he's basically saying what I was saying. If I gotta have it to play, and I'm gonna get the vaccine.
He could only play in away games. He couldn't play in home games.
You talking about Wiggins?
Yeah, because each state has different like restrictions and everything like that.
Yeah, but he went ahead and got it.
Yeah,
so he can fully participate.
Because you think about that, bro, you're like 82 game seat. Hold on, did they go back to? Is it full 82 now?
I think it's 72.
72. So split that. What's that come out to, like 30 something? 30.
What?
40 something? 40.
What are you talking about?
Like you split the season and everything from home to away games. You split your season
It's
there.
not 50. Is it 50-50?
I think it has to be. I feel like it does.
I don't think it's 50-50. I just think it's based on your how'd you schedule.
But either way, you're basically cutting your season in short, basically.
Yeah. But if let's say Kyrie, let's say he's the only one unvaccinated. Well, if he's the only one unvaccinated, why does it matter? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I feel like it doesn't matter that much if he's the only one unvaccinated.
I don't know. It's
it's not my problem.
It's a dicey situation. So God, man. What other football's on today?
There's the Sunday night game.
Who's playing in that? Seattle and Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I must not be. Yeah, my TV still has the Dallas game on. It's not live.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I thought I was watching it live, but I guess not. Bro, I'm trying to find the top selling basketball. Oh, here you go. Basketball player shoes. Oh, D-Rose. That can't be number one. Okay, here we go.
Justin Hubert got spanked today, and I got him on my fantasy. I don't even want to look at the score.
Bro, I can't find. I'm trying to find the graphic that shows like the players and their rankings in shoe sales. I'm almost positive Kyrie's aren't that high. Ooh. Oh, here we go. Bro, Kyrie's not even on here. How old is this? Kevin Durant, 30 mil. LeBron's about 22 mil. James Harden or about 16 mil. Kobe, 16 mil. Derrick Rose is about 14 mil. Melos are about 4 mil. Chris Paul's about 4 mil.
Is this all time? Not all time.
I don't know when this is actually. Let me see. I don't know, man. I have no idea when this average shoe. That's average shoe value. Now LeBron sold the most shoes though.
Really?
Wait, bro, don't this better not be 24. Well, this is 2016. Never mind. Anyway, that's besides the
He said
point.
this is 2016. He said, "Let me go ahead and stop."
Yeah, but oh, Kyrie. I don't know. I don't think it's that much, but he makes some good shoes though. I actually almost bought some.
Which ones?
Man, I don't know. I was just remember I was talking about those Kyries that were at that Nike outlet. I was thinking about going back and buying those. I don't know what they were. I just know that they were $49.99. But it was
But you start with the Donovan Mitchells.
Bro, man. I like, I like the Donovan Mitchells. I'm the only
Do you
one.
have good grip with them? Because the only Adidas shoes that I had good grip with was the ones that I had at UTC, and that's the only, like, even the ones back in high school that we had, those Adidas, those ones were awful grip.
Apparently, I'm the only one at the court that has a grip because everybody, like Friday when I went, everybody's like, "Man, I ain't got no grip on the floor. Man, this floor dusty. It's like sliding, like people sliding around." I'm like, I have no problems cutting on a dime at all. My shoes were straight. Now their shoes might have been older. I don't know, like if it was just because mine were newer. I've only had them for a few months, but
I mean, the gym floor, bro, they do to dust mop that at least once every day, basically, or like do like a wet mop too.
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt for them to dust mop it once a day.
No, but I'm saying like wet mop it too, like once a week or whatever. That helps out too.
Yeah, that'd be nice to schedule. But I think my next shoes, I'm gonna go back to Nike because his shoes are kind of bulky. I don't really like. I like them, but they're bulky. I might try to go back to like the Kyrie's, like the lighter, smaller shoe.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. But
you don't like low tops though.
I wear low top basketball shoes. I just don't like low top like casual shoes.
Oh, okay.
Because the Donovan Mitchells I have, they're low cut.
I thought those were mids.
No, what kind of? They're cut high, but they're low. Like my ankles are out. Okay. Yeah, I stepped on a basketball a few weeks ago, and I had to put on ankle braces, bro. I messed up my ankle so bad. I was pissed because somebody left the basketball under the rim, just kind of like on the ground of the rim. And I went for a layup, and then when I came down, I didn't see it. When you go for a layup, I was looking to whatever. I stepped, foot went straight 90, bro. I was pissed. I finished the game though.
I would have been pissed for you.
I finished the game. I was limping. I finished the game. I was like, it was already like my 8th or 9th game. And so I was like, after that game, I was like, yeah, I'm done. My ankle's kind of hurting. But I was able to finish, the adrenaline. Bro, I got home and when that adrenaline came down, boy,
that boy was screaming.
That next day, I was hurt. They were swole. But I guess moving on from sports. Bro, so I was listening to a podcast, and there was one guy, it was kind of like a professional development podcast. It was a financial podcast, but he was saying that he's like a really successful, he got his degree in like finances or whatever. So like he's like really smart and all that stuff. And he was saying he believes every person should have a website, regardless of what they do. So, and I got me thinking, bro, you need to make a website.
Who, me?
Yeah. Because he was explaining like every person should have their own website, regardless of what they do, because you can just self-market yourself, right? It's just always a good idea to just have your own website.
Mm-hmm.
and I have 3 or 4 websites. I mean, because we got the podcast one, I got my professional website, I got my fitness website. So I got websites galore. I used to have like 2 other websites. I only got 3 now. Bro, you should make a website, bro. Just put like what you do on there and like links to your socials, email. And then like for that way, like when you do if you ever do business cards, if you have like there it is. They have free QR code makers and you can put your links on there straight to your website. You just hand them out. Yo, bro. I'm about to once my app drops, I'm gonna remake my business cards to put my app stuff on there. Because I have mine set up to where it's like my personal training, and this is an old one. And like I try to have a business card for everything. So I have everything on there. So I'm gonna redo that one and put I'm gonna redo that one for my personal training. And I'm trying to decide if I want to do my personal training podcast and professional, or have my professional one separate. Like the one for my school stuff.
Maybe. I don't know.
I might keep that separate, but for sure have the other 2 together.
God, dude, they dogged the hell out of them.
Don't try to change the subject. Make a website, man.
Sorry, I'm just thinking about fantasy right now. But no, dude, I have to look into it, dude, because I just don't know. First thing, I don't even know how to even really start a website or
It's so
get the
easy.
foundation.
It's actually super easy.
Really?
Yeah, if you're to Weebly, so I made all my websites I made myself. If you go to Weebly, Weebly, you could just choose one from a template and then you just put whatever on there and it like makes it for you and it's free. Because I just use free stuff. I don't pay for no website.
Weebly, okay.
But it's super simple, easy. You just choose template and then I mean honestly to start off, you just put like a picture up there and just put like an about me. And that's all you really need at first. And then as you like think of stuff, you just add stuff. Because have you ever seen my professional website?
I think so.
Oh, I might pull it out real quick.
That's the one that No, I'm thinking of a different one. Never mind.
You see it? Is it sharing?
Yeah, I see it. No, this is different than no.
Oh yeah. So this is my okay. First and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, if y'all watching, this is my professional website. Let me know what y'all think. I did this I didn't do it by myself. I took a professional development class and we actually made a website for one of our assignments. So this is the most recent website I've made. And then my other 2 I have as well. But this is like my homepage and it's like about me, just what I do, yada yada. And then look at your boy quoting himself, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and read that, Calvin.
Hold on, let me move the little thing real quick because it's over it. Life is like boiling a pot of water. The stove may be on, but it will take time before it begins to boil.
Yeah, I'm speaking that truth, bro, that knowledge. But then it's just like contact me, get to us. So then I mean, this is like pretty in depth. It's because it's for assignment, but it's pretty much tells you what I do if you don't want to know. CV is pretty much like a fancy this is like a fancy resume for science stuff. That, and I got a page with all my publications and it takes you links to those. Background, your boy got the football stuff. Okay, little strip. Extracurricular. I had my podcast stuff on here, but I took it down. This is actually a talk I gave last week that I put on here. And then, got my email, Twitter. Should probably put my Instagram and stuff on there. There's that. And then there's and then there's this one. Yeah, ooh. Who is that? That boy cut up. And then this is just the other one. This is the what you call it. Those are the 2, and then the other one's just the podcast one. I made all of these, but the fitness one I made myself from scratch. Yeah, I like having websites. It's cool.
That's interesting though. everybody should have a website.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I was like,
That's an interesting perspective because a lot of people are just like, it's kind of like saying like everybody should have a resume, you know?
Exactly, yeah.
So
and you should, regardless if you're a custodian or a millionaire, you should have some kind of form of marketing yourself or something. I mean,
yeah.
and it makes sense. I was like, yeah, that's the stress. Oh, I'm gonna bring that up.
Sheesh.
Have you heard the new Young Thug album?
Yeah, I was meaning to hit you up about that, bro, just to get your perspective. What's your?
I mean, I gotta listen to it again. I only listened to it once, but it's not bad. It's not bad. It's straight. It's more of like it's more of an R&B. Like he has a softer feel on it instead of like the trap.
Mhm.
And, that's more of my speed. So I liked it. I was vibing with some of the songs, but I gotta listen to it again though.
Yeah. I like it, bro. I mean, I don't have nothing bad to say about it.
Yeah, it was straight.
I mean, it's just nice to have like something new to come out. Because I feel like lately here there just really hasn't been that much music that's like been dropped. Like, nah, I'll take that back. There has been music dropping, but it's more the people that I'm not looking forward to. If that makes sense.
Hey, you didn't like the CBL? That's crazy.
No, I liked it. I like that, but I feel like you knew what you were gonna get from Drake, though.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
staring at your dress because it's see-through.
Oh gosh. Did you listen to the Don Toliver one?
Who?
Don Toliver.
Bro, I don't even know who that is, man.
Oh Lord, good God. All right, never mind. I'll put you on. I'll send you.
But is it good? Because I just don't be listening to anybody, bro. See, that's what I'm talking about right there.
No, I mean, I don't know. I just don't know if you would like his music.
I might come, I might go. I don't know. I don't know.
I think you might. I think you might like Don Toliver.
You gotta send me his best song. That's how I'll judge it.
Okay, I got you.
Seem like his best few songs.
His best few songs?
Yeah, like maybe like his best three. Or like the three you think are his one of his best work, some of his best work.
My favorite ones, or like number wise, like
give me like number wise, give me his top like two, and then give me your top two if they're different.
I'm gonna have to send that to you on a later date.
Yeah,
I can't do it straight off the top.
That's how I know he ain't on no shit.
No, I mean he's straight. I'm trying to help you out. I'm trying to put you on, my guy.
All right, but you gotta do it right. When you put somebody on, you gotta do it right. Because if it's not right, when you try to put them on, they're gonna be off.
But the thing about it though, the music, the songs that I like, I feel like you wouldn't like. The songs that I don't really like, I feel like you would like though. That's why.
Then send me the songs that you would think are like my speed.
Okay, I got you.
Because I'm staring at your dress, I can see through.
Hold on, whoa. Finis.
Tell me all the things that you've been through.
Finis,
that you're a lesbian girl, me too.
Finis, Black Adam.
Yeah, man, you didn't see the Black Adam trailer?
Somebody said something about that at work one day, and I didn't. And I heard just like a very brief of it. Like what is it? Well, what is it about?
Bro, Black Adam's he's an anti-hero in DC, and The Rock is playing the Black Adam. This movie's been in the works for years because it got delayed because of COVID.
Okay, that's because I didn't want to say anything because somebody mentioned that The Rock was in it, so I didn't. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, man. And I don't know how I feel. I'm nervous because it's Black Adam's one of my favorite characters of all time. He's my number one anti-hero in DC. One of my top favorite characters of all time across either Marvel or DC. So like this character has a special place. It's like I hold this character very near and dear to me, right? So what I don't want to happen is like I like The Rock. I'm a huge The Rock fan. I follow him on Instagram. I don't follow many celebrities. I follow The Rock on Instagram. And The Rock's movies. I like, I like the Hobbs and Shaw. I like all that other stuff. Like I like that stuff, right? The Fast Furious. People don't like that. Screw you, right? But a lot of his movies are corny and goofy, right? And if you were looking for a corny, goofy movie, then it's right up your alley. What I don't want, because the Black Adam character, the last thing he is corny or goofy. It's a very dark character. He's a very dark, like he kills, he's a murderer. He kills people. There's one time he got pissed. Something happened to his wife. He got pissed. He killed 2 million people in like 10 minutes. Like he's a savage. The definition of a savage. He's Egyptian. He's like back from the old Greek Egyptian, not Greek, the old ancient Egyptian days. Like that's his like time period he was born. And this man, he's a determination through the roof. He will not let anything stand in his way. He will get what he wants and he will get it his way. That's the type of person Black Adam is. And I don't want The Rock. He's also a part of the production and directs it. But I don't want any humor in this movie. I don't want any goofiness in this movie. I don't want none of that. Like I want this shit to be like Christian Bale Batman, like that Batman. Yeah, when he was playing Bruce Wayne, that's kind of like he's like a playboy, using his charm. So he had a little bit of humor. But when he was Batman, there was no jokes being made. You know what I'm saying? Like it was straight business. I need the movie to be like that. The trailer was lit, but it's The Rock. I just need it to be super serious. I don't want any goofiness out of it, or I'm gonna be so upset because then the movie's gonna ruin the character. Because then when I talk about Black Adam, it's just like if you talk about Black Adam, people are like, oh, like you talk about the movie with The Rock. So yeah, that's my favorite character. Oh, that movie sucked. It's gonna ruin the character. I like Black Adam from the comics because this is the first Black Adam movie, right? So I don't want this movie to tarnish the legacy that the comics have created. Because the Black Adam, to put in perspective how savage this is, this man is one of the few people. I mean, you could probably count on one. I think there's only been 5 people in the entire DC world, maybe, very few. He is one of the few people that have killed Superman with his bare hands, like with his paws, his mitts. He literally put the hands on him and killed Superman. Not many people have done that. Doomsday, Darkseid, maybe some other characters I'm forgetting about, but not many people have just outright brute strength, bare hands have killed Superman. That's the level of savagery this man is on, right? And I just want them to keep that same energy. So I'm a little nervous with this movie. Just a tad bit. But we'll see. I'm excited for it. It comes out July 23rd, 2022. They have the official date. And then the Batman movie comes out soon, I think. They just dropped another trailer for the Batman movie. That looks good. And I'm not worried about them being goofy with that movie because nobody would ever have a goofy Batman.
That Michael Myers movie.
I'm not interested. I'm out.
That man does not like anything that has scary movies involved.
I mean, it's literally just not entertaining to me too. Like, not only do I don't like it. The reason why I don't like it is not necessarily because I don't like scary stuff because it's scary, but just it doesn't entertain me. It just doesn't.
It's funny that you say that because there's some people that like that I work with, and I'm just like, well, what's your favorite movies? They're like, oh, I like this, I like that, and then like, oh, I don't like comedies. I'm like, you don't like comedies? Or they're like, I don't like scary movies. I'm like, damn, I like anything really. I feel like I'm well versatile and everything.
It's just like I think we talked about this before. It's just like art. There's so many vast opinions on different. Like there's people out there that think action is the worst genre movie ever, worst genre movie genre ever. Mm-hmm. Me, you don't like action? You're tripping. Me, I'm action to the T. Man, if you got some fast cars, some explosions, some gun violence, some fighting, boy, I'm all for it, bro. That's my favorite. There's some people out there that are like, man, this shit's stupid. It's all fake. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, of course. That's what I go to a movie for. I want to see some fake ass shit. I want to go see some shit I can do in my backyard,
Yeah.
I want to see some fake ass shit. That's what I go to movies for. But yeah, teach his own. It is what it is. It is what it is.
No, but that Michael Myers movies, it's gonna be hard. Yo, I don't know if you noticed though, but since one, if we count this week, we got 1, 2,
Three.
3, 4. 4 more weeks.
Yo, Phoenix.
Yeah.
Shit, I might need to rob a bank real quick, bro. That money tight, boy. I'm glad I already bought the ticket.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But I should be straight. I guess I just gotta make sure I work right.
Oh no, you be straight.
That money gonna be tight. Oh, will you be ready to book the rental on the 1st of November?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, bet. Because if we book it early enough, we get a discount.
All right, I'm up for that.
Yeah, we gonna be out there, bro. It's gonna be fun though. It's gonna be lit.
I've never been out. That's the farthest west I've ever been. So
yeah, same here.
That'd be dope. That'd be dope.
I need to hit the lottery.
You say what?
I need to hit the lottery so I can do shit on the trip.
Well, you got 4 weeks, bro. You make something happen.
That's what I'm saying. Make some shit.
For real. What we got next?
That's all
Would
I got.
you?
You ever hit these lunch tables? Yeah, I gotta get ready for my Chili's, bro. What you talking about?
Did you know this, bro? The Chili's down where I live at, it closes at 8
p.m.
Yeah.
They must have a shortage of workers. I know a lot of places close early because they just don't have the people to work.
Yo, I got a question. If you go to your gas station, is your like Gatorade section, is it like glow, like around like the gas stations around you in Texas right now?
Like the drinks?
Yeah, like the Gatorade section.
No, they're fully stocked.
I don't know what's going on, bro, but around in this Middle Tennessee area right now, not Middle Tennessee, but like the Franklin area, at least where I'm at, every gas station is like out of Gatorades.
Well, I know a lot of, I think Coke products in general have been low. I think it's COVID related because I know like at grocery stores, you can't buy like sodas for shit for real.
Really?
Yeah, I know the Gatorades at Walmart, like when I try to get Gatorades at Walmart, they're out. They don't have like Gatorades. Gas stations are they're pretty fine. At least the one out here is. But Walmart, they're like as soon as they get them stocked, they're gone.
They're gone.
I wonder why that is.
Is Russell Wilson not playing today?
No, he's on injury reserve.
Yeah, I forgot he had that hand injury or whatever it was. Oh well, let's see a big base.
Oh, there's a shortage in plastic for Gatorade bottles.
What?
There's a shortage in plastic, and I think they said it's related to the pandemic. Sure, it's probably like a factory or something that shut down because of COVID something, and they weren't able to produce plastic or something like that. This is 4 days ago. First, supply chain issue. There's very common right now for many different products. In this case, there's a shortage of plastic for the Gatorade bottles. Finally, Pepsi is also catching up from the high demand for Gatorade when the pandemic peaked and then peaked again.
Man, can't get the PS5, can't get the Xbox, bro. Can't get no Gatorades, man. What's next?
Oh, and it says Gatorade's it's a shortage. One, because it's a hot summer for most of the country and an increase in consumption tied to COVID patients. Because I know a lot of people were saying that drinking Gatorades helps with COVID.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah, because one of my friends, I was a nurse, I was telling her that I was when I was getting vaccinated. So yeah, when you get vaccinated, drink a Gatorade right after. So I know like a lot of people are doing that because I think it's the electrolytes that helps.
You're the one that told me about that.
Yeah. It says increased consumption, COVID patients, outbreaks, and just because of quarantine, Gatorade production workers. It's just like when there's a wing shortage in the country, it still might be a wing shortage. You remember that?
No.
Well, because have you seen that commercial with Rick Ross when they were like wing stop is thigh stop because they're using thighs instead? You remember? Have you ever seen that commercial? That's because there's
Yeah.
a wing shortage. You want to know why there's a wing shortage?
For what?
Because since with whole COVID and people being locked down and people staying at home and being quarantined, the country just started eating the shit out of wings. So literally, the whole country as a whole started eating so much wings that companies can't keep up with the demand for the wings. People were just eating wings and shit at the house.
Damn,
So there's a national wing shortage, bro. So bad that literally Wingstop used chicken thighs instead of wings. So,
bro, that's crazy. I never thought that would happen or even be possible to even happen.
Crazy.
Wing shortage.
And there's a shortage of aluminum cans.
I can see that. I can definitely see that.
Oh, there's a shortage of aluminum cans due to the lack of delivery drivers, like truck drivers, to transport the cans.
Dude, delivery drivers, truck drivers, or whatever, they are signing. Dude, they are lit. That makes sense because there's a thing like on a billboard on the other day. When I was driving, said offering I think starting out at 75, and you get I think a
75
$2,000 sign-on bonus or
You
something.
talking about 75 an hour, 75,000 a year.
75,000 a year. You
It's
gotta think about
it,
bro. You gotta think about it. Like those truck drivers make good money, but you're on the road
weeks at a time. Yeah.
day, just driving nonstop. So, but I mean, a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Gee.
Oh yeah, it's just a shortage of workers everywhere. There's places out here.
Unemployment and everything is done. Like they're not.
Shit. Well, I don't know what it is, because unemployment, and then I think some people have just found jobs that they could just do at the house. So instead of going back to working at places where you got to be working all day, some people found other jobs that they can just do from the house.
True.
It's crazy because I know some places. I don't know where it was. Was it Panda? There was I think it was a restaurant out here. They close at like 3 p.m. on certain days because they don't have the staff. They literally said current hours. It was I think Tuesday and Thursday close at 3 p.m. And it's sorry for the inconvenience. We just don't have the workers that stay open for their normal hours. Like, geez,
that's tough.
It's crazy. It's crazy to see that, and then I see people there looking for jobs everywhere.
Because some people just don't want to.
There's certain jobs they don't want to do.
Yeah,
I get that, but shit.
If you need to make
money, a job, right? Step it up. You get. Ain't nothing wrong with a stepping stone job. Get a job until you can find another. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why people just do that, but some people think they're higher than they're better than that.
Pride too damn big.
Yeah, I worked at pizza. What are you talking about?
Bro, I literally worked at Office Depot when I came back.
Yeah,
I worked at Office Depot, bro. That was hell. I hated it, but I'm like, shit.
It's just a stepping stone job.
Facts.
That's all you need sometimes.
That's true.
All right, question of the day: would you sell your pet or dog for a meal direct deposit?
Okay, I got a question to ask you. A follow-up question. Is this dog? Did I raise it from baby all the way?
Yes, no. You wouldn't?
No.
Shit.
You would sell Mocha?
Yeah, for a meal? Calvin, I don't think you understand how tight money is. A meal? Shit. Bro, if I had a meal, if I got a meal tomorrow, I'm set for the rest of my life. You know how I am with money, bro. A meal tomorrow, I'm set for the rest of my life.
Bro, but the thing, if I raised a dog and had that bond and everything, no, I can't do that.
I mean, shit, it'd be tough. But shit, a meal, direct deposit, shit.
I can't do that. Okay, I got a question. What would it have to be for you not to sell your dog?
Like the lowest amount possible.
Yeah.
That's a tough question. I think realistically, I still do it for $100,000 cash. Because even bro, 100,000,
It's a lot of money.
that's a
Anything
shit
with
ton of money, bro.
anything with commas in is a lot of money.
Right, bro. Like, yeah, I'm a college student, so it's not like I'm making hella money. I'm broke as shit. 100,000.
You can do something with that.
I'm damn near. Oh, let me do some math. I'm damn
This
near.
boy about to say 50K.
No, I'm saying 100,000. I'm saying I'm damn near set for the rest of my life off 100,000. No, not for the rest of my life. I can stretch 100,000 a very long way. Probably 100,000, I guess. Even then, I don't know. Maybe 500,000.
500? Okay, that's reasonable.
Maybe 500,000. Like, I don't know, bro. Like $100,000 cash. They brought it over in a suitcase. Hey, we'll give you this right now if you give us your dog. I'm like, bro, hey,
Yo,
it's a lot of money.
this man from Eastern Washington threw 600 yards.
Oh, the quarterback, yeah, 7 touchdowns.
Bro,
Monster.
his arm gotta hurt.
Dude is a monster.
Jeez. Yo, you been on UFC lately? You been keeping up with it?
Trying, man. I'm trying, but
Bro, you keep up with so much different sports and everything. I feel like you're one of the more consistent people with sports and keeping up with it than like anybody of like in my friend group.
I tell you, that's why it's tough for me. That's why I say it's tough to keep up, because you got to, when we were talking about basketball earlier, because you also got to remember, I'm keeping up with boxing, I'm keeping up with UFC, I'm trying to keep up with WNBA as well. I'm trying to keep up with.
They just had their Chicago just won.
Chicago's got, yeah. Candace Parker just got another one, and
Yeah,
what's her name
her
got
hometown
MVP
too.
Exactly. So like, you got to remember, I'm keeping up with all these other sports. I'm trying to keep up. Well, I keep up with soccer, but I only keep up with the Nashville soccer team. I don't keep up with the league as a whole. But for you just talk about the amount of sports I'm trying to keep up with, I mean, it's a lot. I was doing it at first. I was doing it because of the podcast, because we were like a sports only when we first started. We was like mainly sports.
Yeah.
Now we just talk about anything. But I still keep up with it because if I ever need to just we need something to talk about. Hey, did you hear about? So what I'm saying? Like, I got shit to talk about. That, and I got other friends that keep up with sports. Like UFC, I always hit up my buddy Xavier, like, hey man, did you see the fight? I'm like, what you think? He does jujitsu. So I'm like, what do you think? And then we'll talk UFC, and then we'll talk boxing. I'll be like, oh man, I think whatever. So I got friends that I talk to about different sports all the time. So I got to keep up to talk to them about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just a lot. But I'm really, my biggest goal is to really keep up with the WNBA next season. It's just tough because they don't really promote.
You don't know when the games are on.
Yeah, it's tough. And then usually when the games are on, NBA is kind of the afternoon after work, so it's easier to watch. WNBA they play like midday, like while I'm at work, or people are at work or whatever. So it's not like I can just stop what I'm doing to watch the game. But I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna pick a handful of teams on my app and just set my notifications on and just try to do that. Because I want to really support the WNBA. I'm thinking about getting some jerseys. I for sure got to get a Candace Parker jersey. She probably.
I wanted to get they had the WNBA like jackets, the WNBA logo.
Bro, you seen the hoodies?
Yeah,
I want one of those so bad. I think I'm gonna get one. I gotta get one. Wait, well, I guess how much they cost, because there's $60. I'm not getting one.
And we might have to.
I might ask for it for Christmas. I would rock a. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a big paraphernalia guy. I'm not a big guy that would I'm not gonna wear an NFL hoodie or NFL t-shirts. Like, I don't really do that, but I will rock a WNBA hoodie. Those hoodies are lit.
Bro, I would too. I definitely would too.
Ooh, they got a black one with the orange logo. Ooh. These
Hold
things
on.
look lit.
Let me see.
Look, how much? Oh, $70. No, there's no way. Oh, this one's
That
47.99 on what is this? Fanatics.
Fanatics.
Yeah, I like that hoodie. I'd work out in this hoodie. This is lit. I only work out in hoodies. I don't wear hoodies outside of that.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I only work out in hoodies. I don't wear hoodies like casually.
Damn.
Because if it's cold outside, I just wear a jacket. I don't ever really wear hoodies. They're kind of inconvenient for me because if I'm wearing, because especially San Antonio, if it's cold outside, it's probably just because it's in the morning and it's gonna heat up later.
Mhm.
So if I put on a hoodie and I'm layered and it gets hot, I gotta take the hoodie off. Versus a jacket, I can just, it's easy just to unzip it and take it off.
Mhm.
Versus a hoodie, it's like a whole layer. I don't know. I just don't really wear hoodies. I might give me a WNBA, but I'll figure it all out.
Yes, sir.
But I believe that is it.
Yes, it is indeed, my friend.
Episode 59. Y'all stay tuned for episode 60. I'm gonna do a big announcement for episode 60, like a promo, and then a guest speakers again. If you guys want to hop on, hit us up, let us know.
For sure.
If you got reach out to people that you think would want to get on, man. We're gonna have them on. It's anybody.
For sure, man.
And that is it. And then I think next week we should have the whole gang back together because Mitch will be in town.
Mitch was doing a little traveling and stuff this weekend, so
yeah. So we got to get the Guardians assemble. We'll get them all assembled. We'll all be here. We appreciate y'all for listening. This is Guardians at 615, and we is out. Deuces.